Hey, what's up, YouTube? Meow! Y'all know who it is, y'all know what it do, y'all know what it be. Space Cat today is presenting first video in a really long ass time. And that last video was the first video in a long ass time. So needless to say, I haven't been doing this YouTube shit as much. So, damn, y'all can't even see me. So, I'm in the kitchen, I'm in a onesie, and we got a loaf of banana bread here that I just baked. So, y'all already know we're getting down doing some cooking right now. But I guess so I haven't really had a lot of time, which is why I haven't been doing YouTube as much. On top of that, I just really haven't had like the means to be able to make cool videos. Like I've been wanting to do a lot of cooking stuff, but I mean at work all the time it's hard because I can't really record too much in my kitchen just because that's like not really the thing to do when you work in a restaurant, as well as just being busy and just honestly being tired. But anyway, without further ado, before this guy gets cold, before you guys get too bored, and before I get too distracted, we're gonna get into this shit. So today Space Cat presents from wait, hold up. From box to boss. Now what we're doing is we're taking a box recipe, some Nana Nut bread, some Nana Nut right there, Nana Nut muffins, but I made it a loaf because I'm a boss and that's what bosses do, they make loaves. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to spice this up to make it basically something that doesn't look like a box recipe, so to speak. So the first thing, I actually already did two things. The first thing is I added actual walnuts because there are no walnuts in this in this recipe. It just calls for 3/4 cups of water, 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, 2 eggs. There's no of the what's it called? The mixture, the flour. That's what I'm talking about. The flour for the bread. And you mix it all together, and there's no nuts in the flour either. So so I put them in, and yeah, so there's walnuts in the bread, and then I also when it first came out of the oven, I glazed it with some butter just to give it some more flavor. I'm actually gonna do that again. Plus, it makes the top look much nicer when it has that like oily little like that nice little glisten of oil on it. Yeah, but we're not gonna see that for very long. Now I actually kind of made the mistake of walking away while this was in the oven because I wanted to lay down. You didn't hear the thing go off, but it's all good because I surprisingly did not burn it. Delicious. Okay. The first thing we're going to do... Oh, this is actually off screen. Okay, so we're going to grab our bowl. You guys can't even see me. It doesn't matter though. I'll see in everything that's important. Except for this beautiful face. Alright. So, first thing we're gonna do. Oh, fuck. First thing we're gonna do. Chunk of cream cheese. Can't talk. Next thing we're gonna do. Another chunk of cream cheese, okay? So, chunk of cream cheese. We're going to take some powdered sugar. Not a lot, but I'm not even measuring this because I don't really need to. If you want to measure it, I'd say maybe about a 1/4 to a 1/2 cup. Maybe probably not like a quarter to a 1/3 cup of powdered sugar in with the cream cheese. And we're going to take a fork it up, and we're gonna add more cream cheese because I can tell right away that I added a little bit too much powdered sugar. But it's all good over here. It's all good. I'm not even worried about it. It's gonna make us some cream cheese icing. And now because I'm a little lazy, because I don't want this video to go on too long, I'm just gonna warm this up for like 10 seconds. Get it a little soft, a little less than 10 seconds. Alright, it's actually starting to mix, but it's just all over the inside of the bowl, but it doesn't matter. Not relevant. You might need more, I don't know, maybe not. Let's more sugar perhaps? Bit more sugar. So yeah, again, you don't really need to measure this, but if you're measuring it, like a third cup, maybe a tad more. I don't know. I mean, I guess it really depends on how sweet you guys like your cream cheese icing. I like mine a little bit sweet. I like it to almost not taste like cream cheese until towards the end of the bite, if you know what I mean. And then it's like you get that little aftertaste of just like straight cream cheese, but it's just the aftertaste though, and it doesn't last long. It's like, yeah, that was really good. Y'all know what I mean? Y'all probably don't know what I'm talking. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyone who's had cream cheese icing probably knows what I'm talking about, or at least had it a lot. I don't know. Cream cheese icing is my favorite icing, so whenever I do icings for like any type of dessert, like whether it be like cake, cookies, brownies, banana bread, cream cheese icing. One time I did a chocolate cream cheese icing. That was banging. I didn't even need to use sugar in it because it was just like chocolate syrup and cream cheese, and that was banging. Put them on brownies. So we'll move my friend the loaf over here again so y'all can see. I think we're going to use a knife to spread this on because this shit's gonna be impossible otherwise. Oh, I didn't even try the no cursing on YouTube challenge this time. God damn. I had demonetized. Demonetized before I'm even monetized. Okay. So this is still probably hot, I think. Yeah. Icing's a lot better though. Now this icing isn't like traditional cream cheese icing sweet. Like it's not like it's like a little more on the cream cheese side. But that's also because we're doing it for banana bread and not like brownies or cookies or, you know, something like that. And I just feel like it would be weird if I made it like too sweet, you know, so I opted for like a little bit less sweetness, but it's still sweet. I hope this doesn't melt. It's probably gonna melt. Yeah, it's kind of melting in a bit, but it's okay. It's still gonna look pretty good. Should have let this set a little bit longer, but I was like texting and watching a video and in the middle of all this fun stuff when this was happening, so I pulled it out and then I let it set for a little bit while I was continuing to do and finish all that stuff, and then I'm like, oh crap, like I really got to make this video, and I don't want this to what am I looking for? Like I didn't want to wait too long. Like, I don't know, I didn't want it to get cold before I did this. I still want the loaf to be warm when I cut into it, and I wanted it to melt the butter that I put on top too, because I did 2 little layers of butter. Okay, there's all this cream cheese at the bottom of the bowl that I'm not going to be able to get out. That's a couple more updates with me while we're at it, since I have been gone so long. A lot's been going on, like in my work and my family life, as well. My pop has just been put on hospice. Transferred to Pine Run a couple weeks ago. I saw him yesterday for the first time since he had his fall that sent him to the hospital, that eventually put him into hospice. I haven't really opened up a lot about his situation and I guess what's been going on, like in my family and with all that, since he got his diagnosis for pancreatic cancer. But I guess it's just been a little bit rough. So like, and just like, I don't know, like, how do you talk about it, sort of thing. Like, cause like, I don't know. I'm like the type of person that I don't like people feeling bad for me. So like, I don't want to like, I don't like, cause like, I don't know. That's just like something like sad, you know, like it's just shitty. Like whenever anyone says like someone they know or someone they're friends with, or, you know, their family has cancer, it's just shitty. And I don't know. I don't like to put that stuff into the universe, and I don't like people feeling bad for me. And it's also just weird to talk about, so I kind of don't. So, you know, saw him yesterday. He's not really doing the best. So, it's been kind of hard. But, okay, back to our bread. We got our thin layer of cream cheese icing on top. Now that doesn't really look like a very awesome layer of cream cheese icing. Whatever. It's okay, because it's just there to kind of bring it together. Now we got walnuts inside. Make this true banana nut bread. Well, sadly we don't have bananas. I've actually looked a little bit, because if I had bananas I would have did something with bananas. We're gonna take these whole roasted cashews, sprinkled. Oh, with a sprinkling, just one sprinkling of salt. Okay, I'm just being weird. We're gonna take these. We're gonna put these in the same bowl. Yes, the same bowl that we made our icing in. Why is that? You will see in a second. Well, actually, I'll just tell you, because yeah. One, it's to conserve like dishes, so we're not just dirtying one dish after the other, making a mess. Two, you know, that's not really even cross-contaminating. And three, or so it's like, you might as well if you can, because it's going on top anyway, and it's actually going to help the nuts stick to the top a little bit more and get the last little bit of that icing up. Kind of wanted to crush these. It doesn't seem like it's happening. And oh wait, there we go. Yep. So you want to get them all caked up in the icing, as so. I'm sorry. As so. I already crushed up a little bit of them already, and then just, you know, get them in your pile. Let me move loaf. I'm gonna start calling it Dej. This is Dej. Dej the loaf. Naming my my box creations now. No, anyone who knows me as a cook also knows that I like pastries a lot too. So it's kind of funny that I'm doing a box recipe, because this is kind of like, I don't know, I kind of look at it like, why am I making a box recipe? I'm a cook, you know, like, that's it's kind of lazy, I guess, but box recipes, honestly, like, listen, they're not that bad. Alright, that's all I'm going to say. Box recipes are not that bad. Definitely not comparable to anything that you can do on your own, or any type of, like, real recipe that you can find from, like, a recipe book or anything like that. Box recipes, not the worst. And they're actually a little bit fun sometimes when you have some random shit like me laying around, but not enough to really make a cool little dessert. Or at least any cool little dessert that you would want to make. And you can just go all, what's the word? Creator mode on some freaking banana bread. Alright, so this is kind of taking a little while, but I got it mostly crushed up. So I got the cashews crushed up in your face so you can see it. Future, don't copyright claim me. And now we're going to bring Dej back over here. Come here, Dej. Hi, Dej. Check it out. We're going to just, a little bit at a time, just kind of just, fuck the spoon. Alright, so some of them are still kind of whole, but that's okay. Important thing is just that they're distributed and that they're uneven and that they're just randomly placed and full of cream cheese icing and making a huge mess in your hands. But mostly that they're just randomly placed, but consistently placed throughout the loaf. Got our friend Dej here. And it's not gonna like coat, it's not gonna like, you know, like coat the top layer or anything. It's just, there's a little, I don't know, little extra topping. I'm gonna wash my hands before I show you guys that, so I don't cream cheese everything. Word, oh, y'all can see me all the way back here. Damn. I feel like this is no, there's no way I could have made that work, but you can see it on the top. Let me just it's that full view of it right there. Now, we got peaches, Dole peaches, and Dole pineapples right here. Not quite sure which one I want to use, but this video is like 18 minutes long right now, so I think I'm gonna go with the peach. Strain out all the juice. Oh, also, I guess more big news. I got a COVID test today. I've been experiencing some symptoms for about a week. But I also have pretty bad allergies, especially when the seasons change. And I've been mostly just blaming it on that. However, after seeing my pop-up yesterday and hearing more of the symptoms, and like learning more of what they are, you know, I thought it would probably be in my best interest to go get tested and quarantine until further notice, just in case, because if I'm being around my family and I'm being at work and all that stuff, I can't be, you know, I can't be going around with symptoms like that. So, all right, Dej, put you back into the spotlight one more time. strained out the juice. Just disperse them. You know how I mean. I'm gonna stop trying to be like gangsta chef over here. Yeah, that would be a dope series. Yo, okay, like and subscribe if you want to see another an episode of Gangsta Chef. Yo, I swear to God, I'll make that so popping for y'all. Just get me to, I don't even know how many subs I have right now, but tell you what, get me to 75 subscribers. I'm gonna do a crazy episode of I'm gonna call it Gangsta Chef. All right, so one last time, there you go. I can't even tell how well y'all can see that. But yeah, there's my loaf. Dej the loaf right there. Sorry for the not so awesome video quality, as well as the 20-minute long video to spruce up a box recipe. But hey, it was nice to talk to y'all, and that's why I did this. I wanted to do some creative stuff. I wanted to do a video, which I haven't done in a while. And I also wanted to do a little baking. So, it's like 6 wins right there for me. If you guys enjoy it, or do this, or, you know, try something like this, or get anything out of this video, it's a win for y'all too. So dope to be back, YouTube. Being quarantined now for a little bit, as well as kind of being a little depressed that I haven't been on YouTube like I kind of set out to be, you know, because I was doing the daily vlogs and stuff like that for a while. I think I'm gonna get back into the swing of this shit. But parting words, shit. I don't know. This has been an episode of Space Cat Presents, and we were in the kitchen and all that good shit. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and eat well. I'll see y'all later.